In this lecture, I will explain you how to design a FIR filter using Fourier series method, and we will also design the same filter using windowing technique, and we will use the window Hanning. Design an ideal high pass filter with a frequency response. The desired frequency response Hd of e power j omega is given here, that is equal to 1 in the interval minus pi to minus pi by 4 and plus pi to plus pi by 4, it is 1. In the other interval it is 0. Here this is the frequency response of the desired filter. So from plus pi by 4 to plus pi, the value is 1. From minus pi by 4 to minus pi, it is 1. And in the other interval, that is plus pi by 4 to minus pi by 4, it is 0. Now, the first problem is, we will find the values of the FIR filter, h of n, and the filter length is n is equal to 11. And we will find the zero phase frequency response, that is h bar of e power j omega. This is the first problem. The same problem we will design, that is we will find the values of h of n for the same filter length 11 using Hanning window, and we will also find the zero phase frequency response. First we will consider this problem. Here we will design the filter using Fourier series method, and we will truncate it to 11 samples. In this one, the first step is to find the Hd of n, that is the time domain representation of the FIR filter. Now Hd of n is equal to inverse discrete time Fourier transform of the desired frequency response. That is Hd of n is equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus pi to plus pi h desired of e power j omega n d omega. Now we need to simplify this particular inverse discrete time Fourier transform to find the Hd of n. Now from this figure, that is the frequency response of the high pass filter, we will know that the desired frequency response exists only between plus pi by 4 and plus pi, minus pi by 4 and minus pi. So we will split this integral. So 1 by 2 pi is common. Then next split the integral from minus pi to minus pi by 4. So the value is Hd of e power j omega value is 1 e power j omega n d omega, plus the next from minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4, it is 0. So there is no need to consider that one. Next is plus pi by 4 to plus pi 1 dot e power j omega n d omega. Here 1 means it is Hd of e power j omega value is 1. Next we know that e power j omega n integration is e power j omega n by jn, and it is finite integration, so minus pi to minus pi by 4. In the same way, the second integral term e power j omega n by jn, and the limits are from plus pi by 4 to plus pi. Now take this jn common, then you will get 1 by 2 pi jn. Now here substitute the limits, you are going to get e power minus j pi n by 4 minus e power minus j n pi, plus e power, substitute this pi, e power j n pi, minus, substitute this pi by 4, minus e power j n pi by 4. Now group these two terms and group these two terms and divided by 2j, you are going to get 1 by n pi as the common term, and it is e power x minus e power minus x by 2j is nothing but sine n pi, or else sine n pi for this term, for these two terms, and for the other two terms it is sine pi n pi by 4. And this is the Hd of n, and this h desired of n and its range of n is from minus infinity to plus infinity. After applying the inverse discrete time Fourier transform to the desired frequency response, we have obtained hd of n, that is the time domain representation of the filter, is equal to 1 by n pi times sine n pi minus sine n pi by 4. And here the range of n is from minus infinity to plus infinity. In the problem, it is mentioned that we need to design FIR filter of length capital N is equal to 11. So the filter need to be truncated from minus n minus 1 by 2 less than or equal to n less than or equal to capital N minus 1 by 2. Here capital N value is 11. So the limits are from minus 5 n less than or equal to plus 5. So h of n is equal to h dz of n. This is the truncated FIR filter, and this is exactly equal to hd of n in the interval minus 5 to plus 5. Now the next task is step 2. In this step, we will find the values of h of n in the range minus 5 to plus 5. So h of 0 value, h of 1 value, h of 2, h of 3, h of 4, h of 5, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. First, to find the value of h of 0, it is limit n tends to 0 sine n pi by n pi minus limit n tends to 0 sine n pi by 4 by n pi. Now here the value of the first limit is limit n tends to 0 sine theta tends to 0 sine theta by theta value is 1. So 1. Here it is, you multiply and divide with pi by 4. Sorry, 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Now what happens? Sine n pi by 4, here it is by 4 and it is 1 by 4. So sine n pi by 4 by n pi by sine theta by theta, this value is 1. So the value of this limit is 1 by 4. So 1 minus 1 by 4, the value is 0.75. That is the value of h at the FIR filter value at origin is 0.75. Similarly, substitute the value of 1 in this one, substitute n is equal to 1, h of 1 and is equal to h of minus 1. This is because the FIR filter is symmetrical about the origin. So h of 1 value will be equal to h of minus 1. So the value is sine pi minus sine pi by 4 by pi. So the value is 0.225. Similarly, we can find the values of h of 2 is equal to h of minus 2. The value is 0.159. Similarly, h of 3 and h of minus 3, h of 4 and h of minus 4, h of 5 and h of minus 5. I have tabulated all these values of h of n in the range minus 5 to 5 here. That is h of n is equal to, origin is here, h of minus 1 value, h of minus 2 value, h of minus 3, h of minus 4, h of minus 5, h of 1, h of 2, h of 3, h of 4 and h of 5. So this is the FIR filter. Now if we find the Z transform of this h of n, that is step 3. In the step 3 we will find the h of z, the transfer function of the filter. So that h of z is equal to summation from n is equal to minus 5 to plus 5 h of n z power minus n. If you simplify this Z transform, you are going to get the equation as h of z is equal to 0.75 minus 0.225 z plus z power minus 1 minus 0.159 z power 2 plus z power minus 2 minus 0.075 z power 3 plus z power minus 3 plus 0.045 z power 5 plus z power minus 5. This particular h of z, this filter cannot be practically realized. So in order to make this filter practically realized, what we need to do is, in step 4 we will multiply this h of z with z power minus 5. So the realizable filter is h dash of z, that is equal to z power minus 5 h of z is equal to, this is the transfer function of the filter that can be realized practically. The realizable filter coefficients are h of 0 is equal to h of 10 is equal to 0.45, h of 1 equal to h of 9 equal to 0. Similarly, h of 2 is equal to h of 8 minus 0.075, h of 3 is equal to h of 7 minus 0.159, h of 4 is equal to h of 6 equal to minus 0.225. and h of 5 is equal to 0.75. We have obtained these values from the h dash of z. From this FIR filter, we can observe that the value of n, that is equal to 11, is odd, and from observing this particular FIR filter, we can understand that it is symmetrical about h of 5, that is alpha is equal to 5. So the frequency response of this FIR filter is given as summation from n is equal to 0 to capital N minus 1 by 2 a of n cos of omega n, where a of n, that is a of 0, is equal to h of capital N minus 1 by 2 equal to h of 5 is equal to 0.75. Similarly, a of n for n not equal to 0 is equal to 2 times h of capital N minus 1 by 2 minus n. We can find the values of a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4 and a of 5. After getting these values, the zero phase frequency response h bar of e power j omega is equal to, expand this equation, a of 0 plus a of 1 times cos of omega plus a of 2 cos 2 omega plus a of 3 cos 3 omega plus a of 4 cos 4 omega plus a of 5 cos 5 omega. Substituting the values of a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4 and a of 5 in this equation, you are going to get the zero phase frequency response as this particular equation. This completes the design of FIR filter using frequency Fourier series method.